All right. Cheers.
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 I smell hazelnut.
Oh.
Oh yeah, the aftertaste is
All right.
absolutely.
So
yeah.
it doesn't mix very well, but you can taste all the parts individually.
The end fricked
the
me
hell
up.
y'all
That's
put in
cool.
So that I found on
Kahlua?
some random.
Is Kahlua in there? What's in the top?
It's a
I'll
website
be
called
back.
Make Me a Cocktail, and I just put in a whole bunch of ingredients and it spit out random things, and I broke it down to shots. Some user
Hands are
named
sticky.
Jungers.
Jungers?
Jungers. Jungers.
Sounds like a
Made
slur.
a drink called the Jungermeister. It's supposedly supposed
it
to taste
obviously
like
has Jaeger in
ice
it.
cream.
It did not.
Yeah, but it's Jaeger, Bailey's, and butterscotch
And
schnapps.
butterscotch. Yeah. I heard you shake it upstairs.
Yeah.
I don't know why. Oh, it's we let it set too long.
Yeah, we did. Yeah, but it didn't taste like ice cream.
What are you
so,
doing
yeah.
over there with Mike number 6? There, Brendan.
Are we going to use the last 2 shots for punishment shots if you cuss?
Sure.
Sure.
After
but
that,
are we
yes, punishment.
Are we punishing swearing, or are we just like
Swears.
Or are we group consensus punishing? Like if somebody says something messed up,
Swears.
do we go?
Well,
shot?
Trace
I
would
like
take
that.
2 of them.
I like that. If we're just
Okay.
group consensus.
I
Group
still agree
consensus?
with trying to keep the swears down.
Okay.
That, but I don't want to
But
not
that's
swear.
not the
Okay, so we
catalyst for
group
the shot.
agree that someone said something worth taking a shot.
Yes.
Yeah.
I would like to bet, Trace is not here for everyone listening, I would like to bet Trace takes one of the 2.
I would also
Anyone
like
else?
to bet that we should give him one just because he's not here.
Oh. That's a good idea. Well, he's going to be listening to this later. He's gonna be like, these sons of birches.
You can say that on TV, can't you?
Sons of bitches? Yeah.
Birch
You can
trees.
say it on TV. You're good.
Sons of bitches.
As long as you get the correct grammar going. Because you can't say son of bitches, because that's not right.
What about son of a bitch?
That's fine. But like son of bitches is not grammatically correct. I mean, I guess it could be if you have 2 moms.
Yeah.
I guess you could be
Yeah.
son of bitches.
Sons of a bitch.
What if
Sons of a bitch is multiple sons from the same bitch.
Sons of bitches.
Sons of bitches is just
What if
collectively
it's
everybody.
2 sons of the same 2 bitches?
Uh,
Like it's 2 moms and they
sons
have 2
of bitches.
sons. Yeah.
Sons of bitches. Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, absolutely.
Wow.
That is we figured that out.
All right, so we just spent like
we
3
solved
minutes cussing straight.
we
and
solved
then-
an electrical problem in Matt's house by screwing an event in the hallway. Apparently,
Yep. That's what it was. That's what fixed it. There was nothing else. It was
and
just
then
that.
we
You're
determined
welcome.
we determined the grammar of the phrase
JFIC06.
"son of a bitch." You keep calling out your own. You don't even follow the podcast account on Twitter.
Well, you didn't mention me in the last polls.
Well, I'm sorry, I couldn't fit it in, and also I
Well,
forgot.
That's
Nobody
what
would
she
have
said.
you
voted
could've-
Finding Nemo anyway.
you could have chose me over someone else.
Also, Finding Nemo wasn't your choice in the podcast.
What was it?
No, it wasn't.
I don't remember, but it
was
wasn't Finding
Ready
Nemo.
Player One.
It was Ready
It
Player
was,
One.
yeah.
Good memory, Brendan.
Yeah.
Why
'Cause
didn't you
Matt-
put it in the gosh darn podcast?
Because I flip and forgot, Joel. Gee Willikers, get
Wow.
off my back.
Well, that's why you lost it.
Another one.
McCoy.
Congratulations. You
Shot.
played yourself.
All right, so we made
We made a choice.
a group choice without you.
The majority rules.
We will all
so-
vote
Oh,
together.
Gorio rules.
This
If
is
someone says
crap.
something that is pretty messed up, we
It
will
doesn't
all
have
vote.
to necessarily just be a cuss word, but just something that's messed up or wrong.
We will all
Let's
take
take
a
a shot.
vote, and they have to take that
Consensus.
shot.
Con-
All right.
That's a good
So
idea.
it's probably
Sorry,
going
I
to
was
be
trying
you.
to figure out
Consensually?
Matt's electrical problem.
Wait,
We figured it out.
I'm trying to.
No,
What's the proper
kind
grammar
of.
there? I
You
was trying to
had
say
a
consensusly,
solution for now.
but it's not consensually.
Back to where it was.
Consensus.
No.
We came to a consensus.
Consensus.
Yeah, we came to a consensus.
That's an agreement.
We all had consensual
We mutually
sex.
is the
Oh,
word you're looking
shit.
for.
Agreed, yeah.
I
We
mean,
mutually
oh.
agreed.
We consensually had sex and agreed that whoever says.
Whoever says some messed up
Whoever was
stuff,
messed up.
yeah, gets to do that shot.
So even if you color outside of the lines, that's terms for.
I have crack hands. I can't color inside the lines. That's a
When's
problem.
the last time you colored something?
Also, I can't see colors.
Wow,
recently.
double whammy.
Recently, I taught
Colored.
an art class for third graders.
I almost brought my 8th grade yearbook in today because I worked on that too.
I have a
Thank
adult
God
coloring
you
book
didn't.
that is just swear words upstairs.
I bought Sarah a coloring book that's. Did you say coloring book?
Yes,
Is that what you
that's
said?
what I said.
Yeah,
Yeah,
I probably
yeah.
bought the same one for
I think
Sarah.
Open your ears.
I think
Dude,
my
I
sister
was talking at the same time.
bought
as
my
dad.
mom an adult coloring book, but she didn't like look through it. She ordered it off Amazon and then packaged it, and we went through it after she gave it to my mom. I was like,
Which
oh,
one? Do you know which one?
I
it
don't
was
know
now?
exactly which one it was, but it had some crazy
Did
pages.
it say
Hilarious at going to your mom.
It had every. I mean, there were just
the
a
one that
mix.
Sarah has like an entire page. It's just like the word cunt, but like stylized differently.
Yep.
Just like a bunch of
Yeah.
them just in there.
I know there's
was
one
wild.
that I think one of the ones in the one that I have it says cum bubbles. on
Oh
one.
wow!
Yeah.
Hey, you can't say
I
that
don't
on
remember
TV.
that.
So
We determined that.
So-
on
What if
episode
it's somebody
25.
named Bubbles and you're telling them to come to you?
Well, that's
Cum bubbles.
I'm sure they would do that with a double entendre.
so
to
his
get around
mom
it.
could potentially color in cum bubbles.
Aw,
is what you're saying.
God.
You know how funny
Possibly.
that would
Oh, it would be funny.
be? Yeah, that would be funny.
Oh.
Is
That'd be
anybody else's
hilarious.
emoji or Bitmoji way more attractive than they are in real life?
I saw your
tweet.
tweet.
Yeah.
Jinx, you owe me sex. What? I
Hey,
mean,
Chris, I also saw your tweet.
Hold on a minute.
Did you, Brendan?
No, I didn't see it.
Oh yeah.
I've been on Twitter today.
I've
someone
been on
my
Twitter.
said that.
Bitmoji's my Bitmoji's like stacked, and I'm like,
I
I
haven't
didn't
been on
make
Twitter in a
Well,
month,
make
and I
them
got on
correct.
today, and that was the third tweet that I saw.
he
Hey,
said, he said that earlier.
Yeah, on
What?
Twitter.
Jinx, you owe me sex.
He didn't even say the same.
I got you.
We jinxed.
And now they want to
He
have
owes-
sex.
he owes
Well,
me
now
sex.
you got to dock.
Well,
Is one of you
we'll
uncircumcised?
pause the
Chris, I
podcast
think you're the only one here
for
capable.
I
of
think I'm the only
docking.
one capable of docking. yeah.
45 seconds, and
Does
they
somebody
will be
have an
back.
incomplete dock? Incomplete.
Rock, paper,
Oh,
scissors
boy.
to see who docks.
An,
Have a what?
an incomplete circumcision.
Oh Lord.
So, like, the doctor is in the middle of it, and then he's like,
He
I
got,
gotta
like-
go
He
somewhere.
got like halfway and was like, "Oh no, okay,
he's
we're
like,
done."
He's like, I'm hungry.
His-
Oh, lunchtime. There's
his-
a lunch bell.
No, he did what I did when we built the bar. And instead of cutting on the outside of the line, he cut on the line. So it
You
wasn't like-
did.
I know. That's what I just said.
The
Oh.
doctor.
Yeah.
You're not paying attention.
No,
That's why.
No,
Sorry.
His,
Yeah, he's busy
his,
on his phone texting.
That's why I
Oh.
missed all the cuts.
I was
Also, I was
looking at
inebriated
recruits
operating
from
power
Midland Lacrosse. Leave me alone.
his Subway sandwich came out of the toaster, and he said,
To
"No,
be fair,
I'm
most
done.
of the repairs that have happened in my house have
No.
been performed
Okay.
inebriated too.
Los
You're
so-
welcome.
Kelly.
You're
Yeah.
welcome.
Thank
We're
you,
gonna leave
Joel.
it there.
We did,
Thank you.
yeah. We collectively fixed an electrical issue at Matt's house.
We have done a
I
lot.
was probably too
We
inebriated
returned
to be
it
getting
to
into
we
the
normal.
need to flip that over because that one's normal and that one's not.
Yeah, about half of the outlets
Oh.
in Matt's basement are
Chris
upside
was
down. I noticed
pointing
that
out
earlier. Yeah, when I was testing
I
them
don't
all
know.
with Matt's lamp,
I don't know who installed those.
it wasn't. I hope it wasn't you.
No.
It was that. It was that. Is it Jake, the kid from Family Guy,
State
where his
Farm?
head's upside down?
Oh.
yeah.
That's
he did
Brendan.
all your outlets. Man, I don't wanna.
That's a pretty good impression.
Thanks.
That's spot on. Hold on. So I have a couple tweets that I wanted to talk about. There
I was
was
gonna
Great.
say, did anybody write down topics, or are we still just stuck on the game from last week?
You mean the game?
damn you, Matt.
Yeah.
So
Fired.
people that
You're
I
fired.
people that
Fired.
I don't know
Done.
have been
Hey,
responding
hey.
to.
Yep.
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 What?
Shot for Matt for
Shot for
his
Matt.
bullshit that he just
His
What did-
BS
Oh, the
that he
game.
just
I
Yes.
said.
said the game.
bullshit.
No,
Yeah.
I'm not calling
Yep.
that one.
Yep.
I'm
Majority.
out.
That's
Majority
Majority.
rules.
All right. Well,
Personally,
majority
I
rules.
don't-
No, no, no.
Majority.
So,
I don't
said
give a
yes.
damn.
Ty goes to the runner.
and guess
so,
what?
So Matt
It's
gets
my
the pick.
house.
There could
I'm
be
the runner.
there could be something more
Three
fricked
said
up.
yes. 1, 2, 3.
Fricked up.
He said he was abstaining from voting.
No, I voted with Brendan.
You don't
Oh,
get-
so
what?
then yeah, that's a
We're
no.
tied. Somebody has to play rock,
Ty
paper,
goes to the
scissors.
runner.
I voted
1, 2,
no.
3, 4, 5.
You don't get a vote.
No, Ty goes to the runner. He's the runner in this case. He gets to vote no or yes.
Ah! Shot.
Because I flipped you off. I'm going to do that a couple more times tonight too.
People that I don't know are liking and responding to tweets on our. What are you doing over there? You make
That's good.
what?
I'm flashing
He's
pussy.
making a
That's what I
pussy.
thought. Isn't it-
Pussy.
Vagina.
Pussy ass
I'm
bitch.
saving the
Oh
shots
my
for something
God.
better because I'm sure
Something
better.
better
will
like
come.
what?
It's
Like
way
Chris is a
too-
Nazi, or what are we doing?
No,
That's every week though.
Yeah,
Oh,
yeah,
that's
it's-
fair.
that's just.
I just got to keep the trend going.
All right, so I can't remember which Twitter account I liked this tweet under.
Boba
Oh,
Fett
it
dies
was-
as fuck.
It was mine. Wow,
can't
that is a
say-
spoiler.
Did you say Boba is what?
It's actually
Fett.
it's actually kind of pathetic for how big of a fucking warrior he is.
Oh, and then he just dies
And then
like
he
a
just
bitch.
fucking right
How big of
into
a
the
what
worm.
kind of warrior?
He doesn't die in the Rancor pit.
A fucking warrior. and then into the fucking
Doesn't he-
worm
he
pit.
flies out of
he's
it.
never in the Rancor pit.
He gets knocked into it, but he flies
the
out before
Sarlacc
he.
pit.
Oh,
yes.
sorry,
Oh.
Sarlacc pit.
The
but-
fucking-
But he
the
flies
fucking-
out of it.
The fucking worm pit. He gets
current-
shot and goes.
Current
and then dies.
Disney canon is
It goes,
he dies.
No, I thought
The
oh.
old extended universe, yes, he
He gets
blew up a
fucking
thermal
eaten.
detonator and killed the Sarlacc that he was inside of, but his
Right.
armor's so strong that it protected him, and then he flew out with his jetpack and eventually
Also,
lived.
I don't like the little bird thing that's like that just laughs the
Salacious
whole
Crumb.
time. And
It's
then,
a lizard monkey.
and then
but
it
okay.
eats
Oh.
C-3PO's eye,
Oh,
and he's
the,
laying there and it's like,
The Jabba's little like pet thing.
Salacious Crumb. It has a name.
yeah, it's a
Yeah.
little is what
Monkey.
it is.
How do you?
Oh my
That,
god!
Jesus.
I think we're all voting.
I vote.
Yeah, vote.
We're
You
gonna
have
vote
to
for
take
I
that.
got. I gotta
shot.
bleep that.
Yeah, you do. Oh
I
my!
don't disagree with you, but also I have to. I have to censor it.
Back to back.
It's kind of
No.
creepy.
no. How do you know its name? Where do you learn its name?
How do you spell its name?
Every other piece of media of Star Wars that I've ever consumed,
is-
Except the movie.
except for the movie.
Matt's
Okay.
wearing a goddamn Star Wars shirt
Literally.
right now.
Yeah.
Did I buy that for you?
How
Well, I
You
didn't
did.
mean.
dare you doubt
I didn't
him.
mean you specifically. I meant you as in like how does
No,
one
I'm-
learn that information?
Any
Yeah.
other
This motherfucker.
the novelization.
Yeah, that thing.
the
haunts my
novelization of the
dreams.
movie,
Let me
multiple
see it.
other books
it's
that
scary
he's
as
in.
frick.
You go to Wikipedia
It
and
cuts
it's on
to it
there.
over and over, and it's like
That's the only thing that thing is good for. It's just the random like
just
hard cuts to it
laughing
going.
and like eating and laughing.
That's what I want to live my life.
Man,
What
eating
is
and
Jabba the
laughing.
Hutt?
Salacious B. Crumb is his
Matt.
name.
B. Where's the
Matt.
B come from?
What is Jabba the Hutt?
Salacious B. Crumb
He's a hut.
for bits.
That's
So what
literally,
is a
yeah.
hut? A worm.
Yeah, it's
It's a
the weird slug
type
person.
creature.
Yeah.
His name is Salacious B. Crumb.
So, what is in Spaceballs? What do they call him? Jabba the Pizza?
Pizza the Hut.
Pizza the Hut.
yeah.
That's it. That's right.
So I wanted to talk about the.
You need that.
It's even worse in like with its full body. Please just show me the head.
Wait,
Yeah.
what?
Shot.
Salacious crumb. No,
Oh.
that's gonna
Joel,
be a
he
soundbite.
just wants to see the head.
Yeah, I only want the head, Joel. Don't give me the full body.
What's his name? The green dude that flies
Jesus
around.
H Christ. Oh, green dude that flies around? Yoda?
No, the with all the parts
Misa's
for the
so
pod
angry.
racing.
Watto?
Yeah.
He's-
Yeah,
Watto's
Watto.
Is that his
blue.
name?
Yeah, Watto's blue.
Anakin's owner in episode 1.
yeah.
Yeah.
The one that sounds Jewish?
Yeah, the guy who's clearly a stereotype for Jewish
How
people.
do you
Yeah.
spell it? Guado?
No,
No,
Watto.
Watto. W-A-T-T-O.
Yep. So while
Now
Joel is
we are
looking that up,
Googling.
Yeah, he goes.
Brendan's over here Snapchatting.
yeah, and Sabova's the weird
Don't
like
know who, but
cat-looking,
Snapchat.
like wet cat-looking.
No, he's
Animal.
more like a
Brendan.
kinda, but he like stands on his
Yeah, but I mean, like
hands
if
and,
you
like
drenched a
Do
cat,
I?
and he
he's got more
walked
of a
around.
snout on
That
it
is
though.
Watto.
Yeah,
Are you having
Yeah, that's
an
Watto.
argument?
yeah. Look at his nose; he's clearly a Jewish
Wait,
stereotype.
what? Who are you
Well, even the
saying?
accent. Well, and then
And the fact that he's like bartering with everything,
that's
and
all
like
episode 1.
yeah.
Nemoidians are just clearly Asian people, like in general.
Right,
Like
yeah.
Hey, I didn't know.
they even talk like him.
maybe.
I remember that.
Yeah, let's just come back in on that. All
It
right,
would
so
match.
Did you guys have pod racing for the N64?
I knew
now
somebody
this
who did.
is pod racing.
That game was
Did not
lit.
have
That game was so much
Nintendo.
fun.
You could take all the back passages and
Yeah, I wasn't,
exploded
rich enough for
so
the
many
N64.
times.
PlayStation 1.
Did you ever play Star Wars Episode 1, the video game for on PlayStation 1?
Yes.
Yeah, that game was
I'm pretty
amazing.
Sure.
I
did you ever
think
play Duke
SmackDown
Nukem: A
versus
Time
Raw
to Kill?
2007.
On the
I will
computer.
100% agree with
Probably
that.
the best game ever
PlayStation
made.
1.
I'll
I did
disagree with you
PC.
to that.
Duke Nukem 3D.
Guys everywhere.
Maybe not the best
Perfect.
game ever made, but one of the best.
What's the best game ever made?
One of the best games ever made. SmackDown versus Raw 2007.
Oh, okay.
Yes.
You could take people backstage. You could jump off certain
You could pull
stuff.
stuff under the ring.
Well, you can still do that, but
You hell in a cell, jump off onto the table. That was back when you could like take
Like
the
The
TVs
Undertaker
out,
in 1998.
and then you could lay someone on the table.
Matt, 2007.
I was
What?
making a Reddit reference.
Oh,
Nobody's going to get it. Matt might have been the only person to get it.
I didn't even hear it, so we're all good.
Talking about Shitty Morph over here.
Wow. So
Oh.
Clean Gut Podcast
Uh,
is not happening.
No, I told you that. Also, Shitty Morph is the name of the
Oh
username
my
of the dude.
God.
So
I disagree.
so did our other
Context.
posts get
Oh
promoted?
my
I disagree.
All right. I promoted
Reported?
one post, and it was
Was it the hide your porn or bookmark your porn, or was it the
no.
other
That
one?
was way
No.
before that. That was like 2 weeks ago. I
Oh,
promoted
which one
it.
was it?
I don't
know
remember
which
which-
one you're talking about, but I
It wasn't that good, but I was like, oh, we should promote it so we can use that free
got
money.
promoted.
We promoted it. Nothing came of it. We got a couple profile visits, and then they didn't give us a free $30. They just charged $30. So apparently we waited too long. I don't know. So
Or we tried to use it, and they were like,
$30.
no, we don't owe them. They already charged it.
Oh,
They
well,
they said give us your money.
See, that's why, because they don't like our fun stuff. They want our weak stuff, so they don't have to pay.
It's because we
That's
cussed.
some BS.
Fuckers.
Yeah.
yeah, I agree. So have you, well, Brendan said he wasn't on Twitter today. A few people liked my tweet about the going to your Instagram, like, ad settings. Oh, it was the podcast account, which is also me. So again, with the self-masturbatory stuff. Somebody from Brazil and
Perfect.
another friend of mine. So 3 people like that tweet. So there's you go to your Instagram, you go to settings, security, access data, and then ads. And then it will show you all of the, like, keywords for your ad stuff. So everybody should pull out their phone and go to their Instagram and
Oh
go
my
to those
gosh.
things.
So I just opened up Instagram, right, to go do that.
Oh my gosh.
Oh my gosh.
Oh my
the
god.
first post
Go
on there
where?
was from from Last Shot Podcast, right?
Oh, nice.
Did you notice though in that little clip that you put on there, Brendan? When you're
Uh-oh.
doing the search at the very beginning. I don't know if I can get it to stop on it again. Hold on, because it's like playing now.
Oh,
But,
did you have some porn that you were looking for?
No, but I think you type Last Shot Podcast, right? I think like the 4th result, it says pussy in the result.
Does it really?
100%
Oh,
does.
No way.
Because I saw it on the screen for
No.
just a second.
No.
That is unfortunate.
Well, that's not my search history, I swear.
That's just Instagram suggestion. You can't do anything about that.
Nipsey. It says
Is it? Or-
Nipsey.
All right, boys.
All right.
Quick
So
question.
Check
What-
Nipsey.
What number defines many?
many
What to you
Oh, yeah.
means many?
is more than like 3 or 4.
Oh, no, you are right. Okay, last time I checked Nipsey.
Actually-
Okay, we're good.
Many is above several. So for me personally, it's obviously 1. A couple is 2, maybe 3. Even though it's not a couple.
Would
A
be
few is 3 to like 5, and then several is like 5 to 8, and then many would
So
be more than
Many
that.
would be more than 8.
Yeah.
Matt, what is many to you?
Quite a few.
It depends on what it is. If
Yeah,
it's,
I
if,
could see
if
that
it's
too.
something that there are typically like
A lot
if
of them.
there's
Then
typically
you're not.
50 of those things there and there's 100 of them, there's
That's
many
many.
of them.
Yeah.
If there's typically 3 and there's 4, there's many of them there.
Right. It depends on like
Minute.
Like-
I couldn't put a number on.
somebody
couple-
looking at Matt's house
couple-
on Wednesday nights. Usually there's 0 cars. On Wednesday nights there's
Say
many
there-
cars.
Let's say beers.
Well,
Tonight.
there's many
Would
beers
there be many beers?
in the fridge. No, there are a few
There are
few beers.
there are
in the
not
fridge.
many in the fridge, but there are 9 in the fridge. I think, right? Maybe
8 or
maybe
9.
less.
something like
Or
that.
Yeah.
There's a few
lower.
beers in the fridge.
But it's not.
There's
many.
a few.
It's not many.
Roughly.
2 weeks ago there were many.
There were
There were
many.
many.
Yes.
60.
Yeah, that's
So-
many.
And then
In
that
this
turned
context.
into
So you're
90
saying many is
and-
contextual.
So
It is.
Brendan, in 2
like,
weeks.
I'll say couple is 2.
90 beers.
roughly 15 would be many for you.
2 weeks.
Yeah,
Like
sure.
depending on
days.
no matter what.
Depending
it
on
was,
what
it
it
could
could
be.
Put
Yeah.
down.
It's not even.
It's not weeks. It's days.
Days.
We meet up
You
on
think about it.
Wednesdays.
We meet up on Wednesdays, and in 2 days,
Between-
we
Wednesdays.
drank
Yes.
Between
90 beers.
4
And,
of us.
and Matt
90.
does not drink beer unless
4
it's
of
for a
us.
game. He'll drink. He'll like
Yeah,
try
but
to shotgun or whatever.
Occasionally,
That
I will,
was-
yeah.
Before they brought the 2.
Well, and last time we played Zombie Cup was like 2 months ago, which is the only time that I can think of Matt
It's been
drinking
longer
beer.
than that, hasn't
What
it?
the heck
Oh,
are we
easy.
doing,
Well,
boys?
we played the stupid throw the dart at the deck game with the cards.
Oh,
That's
yeah.
been a
Which
while.
had
We're
beers
trucking
involved.
up, boys.
So
We played lawn dart a couple weeks after that.
Oh
though.
yeah, that was
So
that
lawn
was like 3 or 4
darts.
weeks ago though.
Even then, we had to
Not
drink
lawn darts,
those.
beer darts.
Beer darts, yeah.
What?
The only the Sharpie.
Grab that.
At your feet.
Where did that come
Why?
from?
Grab it.
His ass.
Where did that come
It
from?
just fell right out.
Have you ever seen the subreddit called Sharpies or butt Sharpies.
Butt Sharpies.
No, I have not.
Oh,
I introduced that to
It's
somebody at work.
literally
the other
just
day.
people putting Sharpies in their butts.
They were like, they didn't believe me. I was like, look it up. I promise you
Also,
it's true.
Do we
this
wanna
doesn't
make
count
one?
as cussing because it's the title of something. Have you seen the subreddit called Dragons Fucking Cars?
I have.
Because that is
What?
just a subreddit of dragons fucking cars.
Yeah, people go into Source Filmmaker and they import a dragon model and a car model, and the dragon just fucks the car.
That's
Or they
weird.
draw it by
Or
hand.
yeah, that's actually kind of impressive.
So
Yeah,
it's
honestly.
almost like the Teddy Graham porn.
Yes, it's exactly like that. It's the same.
Nah, actually
Same
probably
idea.
higher quality than that.
Higher quality.
Generally.
That was really funny.
All right, listen.
I was gonna say I got mine pulled up
Instagram. Instagram.
What page?
too.
Instagram.
Okay, here.
Open your
I'll-
Instagram.
Open
Open.
Instagram.
Open it.
I had it.
Click on your profile.
No, I know where to go.
Top right, the things. Go
Yeah,
down to the bottom.
settings.
Settings. Then hit security.
Security. Okay, security.
Access data.
Access data.
Then scroll all the way down.
Oh.
And then under ads interests, hit view all.
Okay,
And then
now
it should
what?
have a list of ads interests, right? Just a bunch of
Mhm.
terms. And then there's a blue button that says view more. Yeah?
Yes.
Okay, so those are just terms that the ad service that they use plugs into their ad generator to
It's
make
what they-
ads for you.
Yeah, it's what they think. They're keywords that apply to you specifically. So
Instagram.
Instagram.
Turkey,
settings.
white-tailed deer.
Wait, hold on.
We're gonna go through
We're
all of
gonna
ours.
go around. This is
Oh.
gonna be this is my topic. So settings, security, access data, or data, and then ads. Ads is all the way at the bottom.
I just keep clicking view more and it goes forever.
It does. It stops eventually. See, if you'd been on Twitter, you would have seen my
Still
tweet
going.
earlier.
Well, see, I saw the original tweet and then I did that, and then later on I was curious on what the replies to the tweet were, and they were just you going all the way through it.
Yeah.
So I didn't see all the
I
other
have
ones
a
originally.
question here.
Yeah,
One of mine says native instruments. Does that mean a lacrosse stick?
it could be because
Probably.
lacrosse is one of my terms. It's like way down, but it is one of my
That's
terms.
so funny.
So Trace, what are your top? Your first like 10? I think it gives you 10 before you go to view more. So
musical instrument,
Uh-huh.
Shameless, the TV show, Shinedown, Strength Training, comic book, death metal, NCAA, superhero film, Stanley Cup, DC Universe, survival skills, nature photography, professional boxing, truck classification.
you're going through all of them.
It's way over time.
Oh yeah, sorry. Native instruments. That makes me laugh.
All
I
right,
don't
so
know.
out of those, that seems like a pretty good description of
Other
you.
than death metal.
Well, other than
yeah, I
death
don't
metal,
know why.
but
Probably because of Slipknot.
yeah. So that seems like a pretty
Even
good
though they're not really.
like snapshot of your demographic, like of you as
Right.
a person, like if you know whatever. So Matt, what are your top like 10 or 15?
Fictional universe.
Okay, I could see that.
Tom Clancy's Rainbow Six Siege.
Do you play Siege?
Nope.
Okay.
Never have. Waves Audio. John Lewis Partnership. Jesus Christ. I don't know what John Lewis
I don't
Partnership
know who
is,
John
but
Lewis is.
Games.
Just games. Okay.
Princess Leia. That nailed it on the head.
All right. Yeah.
ULTA Beauty.
Ulta.
You know why that's on there?
Why?
Because I follow Talia on Instagram.
Oh, okay.
Hey.
USA Network.
Wrestling.
Home Decor Products.
Probably also Talia.
Peach.
Talia. Peach. Like the
don't text
fictional character Peach.
I think
And I
it's
get
probably the
to meet
Peach
you
emoji
Somewhere.
Oh,
Back in
all
the
right.
knee.
because I follow a couple cosplayers.
Oh yeah, I bet you do.
Extreme Metal.
I need to follow more cosplay.
Lamb of God.
Okay.
Nebraska Cornhuskers. Ross Robinson. Game of Thrones. I like this one. Hold on. It's got accents in it. I don't know exactly how to pronounce it.
Is it Portuguese?
Nope. Maybe. I don't know. Aperitif and digestif. I have no idea what that is.
Did you just yeet that?
What did you
Where did that
just
Sharpie
throw?
come
The
from?
Sharpie?
Joel's
Holy
over
shit.
here
'Cause Joel's signing
people,
everything.
and then he wants to sign his
signed his own
signature
arm.
on
No.
me.
No, I
Oh,
signed
you
his arm.
Chris did.
Yeah.
No.
I assumed it was Joel's signature. I don't know.
I
what this is.
veto.
I also veto.
Veto.
We got one more for Tracy. Did you run a timer?
Bitch. I
What?
will end your life.
You don't have a timer running, do you?
Nope.
All right.
Oh. It's a cocktail.
Oh,
Aperitif and digestif
Sounds Hindu.
are drinks typically alcoholic that are normally
Pull my
served
armpit
before or
hair.
after a meal. Huh. So apparently he knows I'm an alcoholic. Cool. All right, so Brendan, what are your top
So
few?
another-
Whoa! I thought we were going in the circle.
I figured
13?
you were leading up to your
Where's mine?
spectacular.
No.
horrendous
I
ones.
don't have anything
okay.
like. So my initial ones. So Brendan went through his like whole list, which I did in my tweet.
Yeah.
So and I don't use Instagram as much as everybody else. So Brendan's got a way longer list than me. His is like a good 100 terms long. I know. So did I later, but like the 5 screenshots that I have are the entirety of my list. Like I don't think you could fit Brendan's list in 5 screenshots.
Why me?
So I'm just going to start with mine. So my ads interests are apparently art, cocktail, underground hip hop,
Without the tail.
team sport, blues rock, digital audio workstation.
Blues rock.
Yeah, gamer, the film,
Mm.
Christian music, Daniela Mercury, and list of United States cities by population.
That's hilarious.
What the hell?
Yeah, right. So the best I can guess is that it hears us when we're talking on the podcast, obviously.
Yes.
So and since it doesn't have anything else for me because I like never browse Instagram, it's like, oh, you Googled that once, so here
Yo.
we go.
This is actually wild. So my ad interests are Boston Bruins,
What?
consumer electronics, must
Okay.
love
You're a
cats.
Boston fan?
No, I'm not. Must love cats, Bengal cat, rockabilly, turkey, a Game of Thrones,
A
which I
Game of
have
Thrones.
never seen. Entra
Well, A Game of Thrones is the name of the book.
Title of the book. Yeah.
Entra Rios Province, brand, house, TV series, social media, Istanbul, American Idol,
What?
science, John
Just
Lewis,
science.
John Lewis department store, anthropology, internal combustion engine, dogs, online, Urban Outfitters.
So the interesting thing is, so far I have not heard a single duplicate out of the 4 of us that we've read so far.
No,
nobody's
they've all been
had a
different.
duplicate thing yet. I'm sure there are further down. We need to really dig into it. So Brendan, read like the top like 10 of yours. I'm really interested in. I'm really interested in what yours are right now, since you have such a long list.
First one, science fiction movies, dogs, climbing, music sequencer,
Nope.
transport, sedan, in quotations, automobile,
As opposed to
Neiman Marcus. I have no idea who that is. Drifting, pop music,
Neiman Marcus, you have no clue.
Pop music
That's
or pop?
clothing.
pop,
pop.
Mum's Net, and then there's Nissan Skyline, Mazda 3, horses,
What?
touring motorcycle, iTunes, motorsport, motorcycle racing, Nordstrom, Versace, and Toyota. And that's all because of, not all. 2 of those are because of Joel's wife.
Going down further, as you scroll down, before there's any other mention of WWE at all, independently there is WWE United States Championship, WWE Intercontinental Championship, and then further down it has WWE Raw. So the independent championships are apparently more to my interest than the actual show.
I had pole dancing and belly dancer as well. I don't know what
I
I've been
had
looking
belly
at.
dancer
I have
or
Did you?
pole dancing. One or the
Pole
other.
dancing.
I had one
I
of those
got
two.
archery, human, war film, Wu-Tang Clan.
Whatever,
Yeah.
whatever you have typed. Hold on. So go back to access data, then scroll down and click under profile info, former bio text.
Where?
It's like second
Holy
one.
crap, this goes on for a
Former
while.
bio, former bio text.
It also has your former username.
It has everything you ever texted for your bio
Yeah.
Mm,
Yeah.
saved.
Oh, I have nothing.
Yeah, I've never even set a bio.
I have
so.
Where do you go?
raindrop drop.
It's one back from the ads.
I have-
thing. It's just
now
all
I
in the
have-
access data.
Waterfowler, Upland Bird Hunter, co-creator of the Last Shot podcast.
I have raindrop, drop top. All I do is eat nonstop.
So Trace's ad, the initial ones that he read seemed more like pretty much to describe him. Matt seemed okay. Mine was like 50-50. Joel's I
I would
don't,
say 50-50.
and then Brendan's
Oh my God,
I'd
I
say
want-
was
I do wanna
actually
see this.
pretty on the spot because if I
Arch enemy.
out of
Oh,
the
wait.
people that I know, anybody who would be like into motorsports, it would be Brendan. I have no idea if that's true, but like I don't know.
It's
That's
not
my,
opening former
initial
bio
thought.
links because I don't think I've ever had one.
Right? Yeah,
Bro,
I've never had one.
I
Either.
only had so many.
It says when you did emoji sliders to rate it, when you did it, in what time you did it.
Where?
Seriously?
access data. Scroll down to connections.
Yeah, what about it?
Oh, I
I have
Oh,
follow
it's stories
requests,
activity,
accounts
isn't it?
following you,
Emoji
accounts you
sliders, yeah,
follow,
it's-
accounts you blocked.
Oh, stories activity.
yeah, I've never done an
Emoji
emoji
sliders.
slider, so I don't have
View
any.
all. December 28th, 2018 at 2:27 p.m.
None.
Bro, that shit's crazy.
Yep.
They track you that in detail.
And think about it. Facebook owns Instagram, so
Countdown
I also follow
questions,
0
sliders.
hashtags.
Oh, here we go. Search history.
where do you see that?
Apparently, I cleared mine recently.
Oh, search history.
I probably should,
Same.
I've searched.
but
Wait,
I
who the fuck is
recognize
this?
all of those names in my search history. And Trace will too.
Let me see if I deny. No, Instagram. You don't get to know where I am currently. Why did I search this bitch? Fuck off! Stop asking for my location, you piece of shit. Oh, it's okay. She's a hot bitch. She posts pictures of her booty.
How
I
dare
got a
you.
couple of those too.
Yeah.
I would never.
But I'm trying to figure out why I searched for her, because I don't follow her. I must have come across some other media of hers, like on
You
Twitter
probably
or
saw on her
Reddit.
porn, and you're like, "Oh man, I gotta go check this
No,
out."
I don't think she does porn.
I bet she does.
I bet she doesn't sell porn.
This is good content.
Is the difference? Because a lot of girls, I don't even know how many, but there are a lot of like private Snapchats out there where you pay money to see the private Snapchat, and it's like nudes or porn. So it's like you're just a cam girl with extra steps, but it's actually probably fewer steps now that I think about it, because Snapchat's just an app. Otherwise, you have to go to My Free Cams or one of the other places and put out some effort. But anyway, I didn't feel like my the whole point of that exercise. Oh, of course you would go to West Virginia.
West Virginia.
Yeah. That's
ma-
Take me
ma-
home.
Take me home.
Country
But
road.
the point I was getting at is I
Along.
don't feel like, maybe it's because I haven't been on Instagram enough, but I don't feel like my ad interests fully describe me well enough. Like I feel like they're missing a piece. Like they're getting close, because on one of my further ones, it's like video games, but then they also have American Society of Composers, Authors, and Publishers. Like one of these things is
Close.
not quite me. And then they have deathcore. I'm like, yeah, I'm into metal, but not deathcore. And then Spotify, I don't even have a Spotify. I have a Spotify account, but I don't use it. But then they've got things like Darth Vader comics. What was the other thing in here?
Because they
Google.
listening to you.
Somebody had Waves Audio. Who had that?
I did.
I have that.
I don't know what that is.
Marwari language. I don't know what that is. It sounds like an African language of some kind. Beast, the Canadian band. Android, the operating system. Makes sense. I don't know anything about Beast, though. Heavy metal music, UNL, Cafe Racer. I think somebody else had that. Marvel Comics, science fantasy, superhero film, Razer, like the gaming company that makes the
Oh,
peripherals.
not the.
Star Wars, no, not like a you cut
Shade.
yourself. Yeah. Star Wars, first-person shooter games. But then they have things like Coca-Cola 600, which is a NASCAR race.
We're going
Wait, did you say the
racing.
600?
Yeah.
Because that was in mine too.
Yeah.
Just happened, I believe.
Coca-Cola 600.
Games, the Cornhuskers, Mathcore, which is a music genre. Oh, no, Joel. Oh, it wasn't open. Okay. LAX, Black Veil Brides, which I'm pretty sure is a metal band.
Yep. I had them in mine.
Steampunk makes sense. Cincinnati, I know I have family in Cincinnati. Philadelphia Eagles and Philadelphia are both in there. Makes sense. Comic strips, DC Comics. Pro Tools, which is a music editing software. American Ninja Warrior and Free Running, those two are kind of related. Sailor Moon, which is weird. I don't know why that's in there. I don't follow anybody who's does anything with anime on my Instagram. 9gag is in there, which I was a little bit offended by. American football, auto racing. It really thinks I really like auto racing. And the last 4 or 5 that were in my list, and I had a separate tweet about this, which Brendan, you would know if you read Twitter today. My last 5 are webcomic, parkour, Cersei Lannister, NASCAR, Stanley. I mean, really, what else can you want in life?
Yeah. Yeah.
That's really completes it.
Beer.
That's really completes it.
Beer.
That's really completes it. 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 That's really completes it
We all want beer.
You really
Wow.
want parkour?
Hey,
I mean, that's
Bush
NASCAR.
Light.
NASCAR.
We have gone through 90 beers in 2 days.
They ain't listening.
Hey, Bush Light,
Give us
would
some
you
Busch
rather
Light.
have dicks for nipples or a nipple for a dick?
Ooh, dicks for nipples for sure.
Are you sure?
Yeah.
I don't know, because that'd be like.
Yeah, you'd have two dicks flopping around on your
Well,
chest. all
then,
day.
yeah, you'd
But
have
you could
people
get 3
fucking your
blowjobs at
chest.
once.
You could get 3 blowjobs.
You'd
Can
have
all
to
your dicks?
find 3
Can all
people
these?
willing to
Can
give
all
a
of these dicks
blowjob.
come?
I can
So-
hardly find one.
Hold on.
Are they all fully functional?
Hold on.
Yeah,
Hey,
sure.
you're the one who posed the hypothetical here.
I
You
just
have to come
wanted
up with the rules.
I just wanted to switch it up because we were getting a little melatonin there.
We
So-
were.
Yeah, absolutely.
We're listening shit.
Would that be breastfeeding if they were like sucking your wang?
That's a good question.
I guess there is a porn category called milking, and which is just
like
sucking
cake
a
farts.
dick.
Yeah, we
Yeah.
all we all learned about that one. Thanks, Joel.
Don't ever give Joel control of the PS4.
If Talia ever listens to this, he is.
I
fucked.
guarantee she does not listen to our content.
He's safe.
Joel doesn't even
He's
listen to our
safe.
content.
Yeah.
What makes you
That's
think his
fair.
wife
He's
listens to our
That's
content?
freaking safe.
Yeet. That should be a shot for Matt. Fuck.
I think that should be a shot for Joel for not listening.
Not listening to the
Ooh, that's
content
a good
and
one.
not
Hey,
following
hey,
the podcast on
I
Twitter.
listen. Hey, Libsyn, YouTube, iTunes, everything. I listen every week.
You're a fucking
Hey,
liar.
just because I don't follow it doesn't
What
mean I don't
episode was
listen
the
to it.
last one?
Last one was 25. The one before that was 24, which has been out for weeks.
False.
You did not
the
put
last
that out.
episode was 26.
Yeah, you did not do
Then
that.
Yeah,
25.
that came out today
and
at
then
noon.
24 has
No,
been out for a
26
while.
came out today.
Yeah,
and
Trace
then
found
this
that
is
out today.
27.
Trace is
Well,
like,
no.
what happened to episode 24?
Easy.
It's like, that's just been
Yeah.
out for
Well,
weeks.
No,
Exactly.
because on the
And 25
podcast thing,
and
when you
26
click
have
on
been
it,
out.
it only shows.
Yeah.
So
I'm sure on
many, and it
iTunes.
went
Yeah.
23, 25, and I was like,
Hey, did you go to the
we
site?
really not?
Did anybody visit the Libsyn
Hell
site?
yeah, I did. Hell yeah.
No, you
how's it
didn't.
look?
Don't
Hell
lie
yeah.
to me.
It looks all right to me.
All right.
I did it on my
Hey.
phone.
There's still a couple
Hey.
more things. It looks better on a phone than it does on a PC.
So that was
yeah, it's all washed out on a PC for
so
some
that
reason.
one was
The banner is anyway.
podcast Z because that was 26. So that was the last one in the alphabet.
Oh, so this is AA? Are
So
we
this
going
is
Excel rules?
Double A, baby.
Yeah.
Yeah. 27. We're rolling, boys.
Never mind the fact that there was about a year between episode 5 and episode 6, but it's been fairly consistent since then.
Cool.
But yeah, 25. That's a quarter of 100.
Fairly,
you know?
minus
So,
our editor.
Listen.
Little late on that one.
On average, I put up 1 episode a week since the 6th episode.
Yikes.
You gonna fight
Oh
me on
no,
that?
that's what it was. We don't have an episode 23.
Oh,
we had a
Yes, we
bonus.
do.
We have an episode 22. We have an episode 22 bonus, and we have an episode 24.
Hey,
There is no
hey,
23.
we retired episode 23.
That's
Oh, is that
fair.
what the one was?
Yeah. So that's
Yeah.
untouchable.
the 23. So 22 bonus. Is that actually what it's called there?
22 bonus is the one with the manifesto. So that was when we read your books, I think.
I think in the recording I say this is episode 20.
You do.
So
Well, and then episode
But I must have
22,
forgotten
this
that
is
when
the
I-
weirdest thing.
So my memory is so bad that in the span of 45 minutes of editing a podcast, I've already forgotten everything that's happened in it.
Perfect.
That's why I have to write notes. Like when I wrote the notes for the conspiracy cast, it was just 3 pages of everything as a conspiracy.
Pretty much.
Yeah. It's like Matt's house is a conspiracy. Matt is a conspiracy.
Whoever
Life is a
lives in
conspiracy.
Matt's attic
We
is a
all-
conspiracy.
Whoever
Yeah.
lives in Matt's attic.
and
And
Helen.
and Frankenberry.
Helen.
no, Ann and Frank both. Or Ann and Frank. Ann and Helen both live up there.
Count
gonna hear you.
Chocula.
She's gonna, Helen's not gonna hear me.
Hey, bitch!
If it's Ann, she'll hear. If it's
Meatloaf.
Helen, she will not
Meatloaf,
hear.
why? What?
You don't get that reference? There you go.
Meatloaf.
There you go. What movie is it from?
Grandma's Boy.
Nope.
Nah.
Come on.
No, it's not Grandma's boy.
Come on.
Ma, the meatloaf.
Yeah,
don't
well,
know.
what is it?
I think I've seen it. I just don't know that it's like an Adam Sandler / David
No.
Spade /
No way.
Nick
No, it's
Kroll.
not.
Nick Kroll. Nick Swartzen.
No.
You're out.
It's Will Ferrell.
Oh, is this Step Brothers?
No,
No.
it's Wedding
Nope.
Crashers.
It's
you
Wedding
dingus.
Crashers.
I've not seen Wedding Crashers.
I googled it.
Really?
You cheated.
Did you not know what it was before?
hey,
Oh
no,
my
I didn't.
gosh.
But hey,
I mean,
I did.
I've heard that
That's why I
reference
said
so
it.
many times. It's like, I mean,
Ma,
yeah.
the meatloaf.
Because it's when Owen Wilson's character wants to stop crashing
I've
weddings.
never
Yeah.
seen Wedding
And
Crashers.
so he goes and meets up with Will Ferrell, and Will Ferrell is currently crashing funerals instead of
Oh,
weddings.
wow.
Yeah, so it gets really weird.
So yeah, I felt like I had another topic, but
Joel
I
thought.
might all be all the way out. Thank you.
Joel needs to come up with the
Joel,
Joel
do you
thought
have a
because
Joel
we have
thought?
not had a Joel thought in like
This is
a
brought to you
year.
by Joel
If-
Thought.
If we
Brought
have
to you-
if we have a Joel thought, it's probably going to end the podcast based on how we
Go off on a tangent.
usually how Joel thoughts
No,
go.
I really don't have one.
Wow.
The
No?
only one I have to consider is showers versus baths. If I had to come up with a Joel
Baths.
thought.
Hold on.
Baths.
So baths have been around for
What is this?
ever.
Bath's been around since the beginning of time.
McCoy hit me with it.
I mean, it's called a puddle of water. So yeah.
I said McCoy, bitch.
This Joel Thought is brought to you by Bush Light. Yeah, you hear that, Bush Light? Sponsor us.
They don't
Thank
hear
you.
it. No,
This
nobody.
podcast is
nobody
brought to you by
listens.
Me Undies.
Oh,
Hey,
no.
Hey,
Me
Star Wars.
Undies have lightsabers on them today.
Yeah, this is
Bush Light, Me Undies.
We're just shouting into the void, guys. There's
Yeah.
nobody's listening.
Help
Although-
us.
so-
We're drowning.
You know, listen. The weirdest thing. So I went through our Libsyn like analytics yesterday while I was updating the site. Our most popular episode since we started uploading to Libsyn is the first episode we uploaded to Libsyn.
Yeah.
Nothing since then has been like remotely as popular.
If you look on YouTube, the last 3 have 0 views. And
Oh,
then
nice.
The last
Great.
4.
Well, YouTube is not
the
the
last
preferred-
4 before that.
I'm
have
paying
1
$4
view.
a month for nothing.
And then
goddamn
it
it.
slowly goes up. It goes like 3, 5, 7,
So
12.
I'm legit
Well,
throwing
no.
my money away.
We're
No,
talking
honestly-
to ourselves.
I
That
bet
is
you see a
what we're
correlation
doing.
though.
Hey guys,
YouTube drops, but I bet Spotify, iTunes, and Google Play have all risen, which we
Probably.
didn't have anything
Hey.
there before. So it's
I will
yeah.
send $25 to anyone who's not in this group and anyone who's not a spouse, a friend, or whatever who comes up and says, "Hey," sends me a message and says, "Hey, I heard this part in the podcast. I'll send you $25."
You
right
have
now."
to list the episode number and the timestamp.
Not the
Right.
timestamp.
now.
Timestamp.
jeez,
You just
Nazi.
say. You just tell me. I'll
You
send
just say that
$25.
Brendan said it. Send him a DM.
slide in it.
slide
Slide right in
into his
Brendan's
DM.
Not even my DMs.
And we will
slide
get
into
it
the
done.
Last Shot Podcast
Last
DMs.
Shot podcast.
Oh, that's
Send
my
DMs.
DMs.
$25.
My DMs too,
You
buddy.
can DM on Instagram
Thanks.
too.
Uh-huh.
Ne-
Oh
hey,
yeah.
Um,
next week we're doing
I'm
the
not signed into the Instagram account because I don't know the password.
I don't even remember it.
I was gonna fix the thing that you asked me to fix the other day.
didn't do it.
No, I can't log
Cool.
into it. You're gonna have to ask him.
Oh, when you click on those links, it just takes you right back to the Instagram page.
What links?
In the bio.
Spotify, iTunes just
They
takes
don't
you
go
right back
anywhere.
to
Yeah,
the-
they're not links, I don't think.
Well, we need
Well-
to put the freaking links
You
in.
can't.
Hey,
Why
Make it.
not?
These are just pictures.
Just paste the
Wait,
fucking
these?
whatever.
Which ones are you talking
No,
about?
in the bio.
there.
Oh, that's me.
In the bio,
Hey.
it's only YouTube. That's it.
Next,
God damn it, Trace.
Next week, let's do the undocumented podcast.
Oh, you mean these things?
What do you
where
mean?
we just talk to
Those
each
are
other
just
and no one
pictures.
records anything.
Well, we're gonna need another episode to upload after
It's
that.
so
They're not
stupid.
links.
I'm
They're
They're
just-
they're
with you.
stories,
They're just
essentially.
pictures that tell you, hey, this is all the stuff you can
Oh.
find us on.
Hey, I know how those work. All right.
Oh, all right.
So,
So Trace is doing it wrong. Is that what? Was
No,
happening?
somebody told me.
Oh, they're doing it
wasn't
wrong.
Me.
Were they dumb?
No,
Probably.
No.
no.
this is sharp.
All right.
Matt,
God.
Brendan
know
yeeted it across
she's
the
a
room.
dietitian. She ain't
Get it.
dumb.
Oh, okay. Wait, which one? Because there's 2 of them now.
She could be
Smaller one.
Yeah.
I'll call
pretty
Kyle right the
ditzy.
fuck
Blonde?
now.
Or the brunette.
Trace. There are a lot of
Brunette.
people
Brunette,
that I
yeah.
know who are very, very smart at what they do, but everything outside of that, dumb as a rock.
No,
Travis?
she's actually just generally pretty smart, but
Yeah,
not Travis. I'm not saying
Travis
that.
could cook some mean meth, but outside of that, he's out.
Nice.
Hey, hold on. Brendan and I are gonna play a game.
No, we're not.
Slap.
The
All right,
game.
Jigsaw.
The game is called Fire Truck. All right.
If you could
Whenever
see
you
this
want, whenever you want me to stop, just say red light.
red light.
Fire trucks don't stop at a red light.
That's called rape.
Oh,
Also, Brendan is incredibly ticklish.
Don't like it.
Oh, you are plugged in.
I'm still here.
dead air.
Chill.
That is easy to edit. I would rather have dead
That's
air than
true.
everybody talking over each other. Honestly, if I'm gonna be honest from an editing perspective, I'd rather you all shut the fuck up than all talk over
Well,
each other.
perks come with it.
All right, time out. Would you guys like to be in that helicopter that
That picked up the one woman.
picked up the 76-year-old
Oh
lady
yeah,
and
baby.
just spun?
Could she sue? Do you think?
No.
You could sue for anything.
Well, you can. But
she
doesn't
will
mean you're
sue.
gonna win.
She could,
Sue
not
for
will.
dissertation.
She could
I got
sue,
vertigo from spinning.
but it's not like she's gonna win. Or maybe she does win because they just want her to go away. She'll
Right.
get a settlement.
Yeah, they'll
That's
I mean, yeah,
winning
that's
They'll
the
buy
thing
her
is
silence.
that's
most-
winning
what it
without
is.
winning, but that's
Yeah,
okay.
most suing cases end up getting settled, not actually like winning in a trial or anything like that.
They
Oh,
say
alright.
we'll pay you and that's it.
Because we
Yeah.
were at 27.
Yeah, I was
That was
gonna say
another
give us another
20.
10 minutes
That was
because we're at 47 now.
Well, if you
obviously.
want one, so would you rather bathe or shower? And also, who do
I'd
you
rather
think?
shower. I don't
Who
like sitting in
do
my
you
own
think
filth.
invented the shower?
Probably
Some
somebody
guy
who
named
didn't
Douche.
like sit in his own filth. Every Mustang driver ever, yeah, douche
No, the reason I said that's actually kind of a pun.
or owner,
Do you guys?
But why are baths still around then?
because it's for relaxation.
If a shower is more
if
efficient
we
than a
evolved
bath,
from monkeys,
Soaks
why are there
and
monkeys?
soaks. If you have a wound, you have to soak it.
a
So-
wound. So you only bathe if you have a wound.
No,
No.
not necessarily.
So here's first of all, my pun obviously was not well received. Showers were invented by some guy, who is a douche. It's because in most of the Romance languages and in German, the verb, well, I'll just say in German, so the verb to shower
Is douche.
is duschen in German,
Ah, yes.
and douche in French means
So-
shower.
So the player that's douching is to shower.
Yes.
Wow.
What a douche.
is to
Yeah.
shower.
I'm glad we took Germany
Fucking
down
douche.
when we did.
Wow.
We took what down?
We
Germany.
took Germany down when
Yeah,
we did.
right. Like
I
we'd
feel
have
personally
weird-
We'd all be
attacked.
running around going douche, 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 douche,
douche.
I'm gonna go take a douche.
Yeah.
But God damn it, this is America, and we shower.
shower.
I will shower in the mornings because it's
So you
convenient.
can
I
play
read.
with yourself.
I read an
And
article
that
that
also,
it
true.
is not efficient / healthy to shower in the morning versus in the evening.
The reason I shower in the morning is because my hair, if I do not do something with it when it's wet, I might as well just wear a hat every
But
day.
do you also shower at night?
No.
So you go to bed dirty.
Yeah.
Not
You-
for me.
Yeah, yesterday I
bastard.
played some lacrosse.
I also
and
don't
was like,
make my bed.
I
Not
have
for
to
me.
Shower,
I must
so.
shower every night before I lay down in
I
bed.
make my side of the bed. So
It's better
one
if you
half
don't.
of the bed is made, and the other one's just.
Yeah, it's
fucked
better if
up.
you don't because dust mites and shit and bed bugs.
I don't make
They
the
like
bed, but I
a nice
shower before
orderly-
bed.
I
every
bet they
night.
do.
Yeah. So
So
if,
do I.
if
So
it's-
am I a dust mite?
Yes.
Yeah, I bet I fucking am.
Yes, you are.
Damn.
So I will take a bath if I don't feel like standing or if I need to sweat.
That's so lazy.
If I had a bathtub,
How can
that
you
I could
sweat
fit
in a
You li-
bath?
Oh,
Lazy.
The water gets cold after 5-6 minutes.
because you're immersing most of your body in hot water and water doesn't transfer heat very well.
Are you in a
not a good
jacuzzi bath?
conductor.
Or are you in just a straight
No,
up?
I have my hot water heater turned up. You should have your hot water heater turned up at least to the second or third option because if you have it set to the first one,
I have mine right
there
now.
the bacteria that causes Legionnaire's disease can grow in your hot water heater. And Legionnaire's disease is basically
I just have a whole
horrible
dial that
disease.
I can
Right.
Well,
whole
it's
range of temperatures. There's
Okay.
not.
well, see,
Joel-
my hot water heater doesn't have a temperature. It just says A, B, or C,
Oh
and
yeah,
it's
no,
set to
mine's
C.
got a whole bunch of temperatures,
Are you going to take it?
and I have mine set pretty high.
Unless someone wants this shot, you have to say something real fricked up in
Go.
order to take it. Otherwise, Joel is going to take
I like
it.
to masturbate him in the bath. Give me the shot.
That's
What?
in the bath. That's
In the
not bad.
bath?
That's to yourself.
That's
Now,
a
if
lie.
you-
I just said that to
Go.
get the shot.
Go.
Masturbate in the bath. Disgusting.
Yeah,
It
because
is.
then you'd be sitting in your own cum. But I'm-
Hey, but he goes, I'm okay with it.
90% of the time, I jerk
Yeah,
off right
you-
before I go take a shower because I'm taking a shower. And then I
well,
don't
see,
have
I
to
jerk
clean
off
up.
in the
Before the
shower.
shower.
No,
usually.
before.
Hey, raise your hand if you jerk off while taking a shit.
Like regularly, or I have done it.
All right, you're doing the shit.
Bottoms up.
I don't need questions. All I want is answers.
Oh man, I should have shook that a little bit before I took it.
That's what she said.
That's a sound
That's
bite.
what Chris said.
You tasted.
So
and
there's
smelled it.
so similar to the sound bites. There's a list at work that one of my coworkers keeps, and it's just a Google Doc. And every time somebody says something that if you took that one piece out of context, it would be, you look at it and you're like, why the fuck would he say that? So
How many do you have?
80% of that list is me. And I said something earlier because he found a and this is mostly for your benefit, maybe your benefit, and maybe both of your guys' benefit. If you ever want to get into lacrosse,
Maybe everybody's benefit.
maybe everybody's benefit, but specifically Trace and Matt because they've played lacrosse before. There is an STX complete stick on Amazon for $30.
Oh, what?
Yeah,
Head and shaft?
yeah. And I looked at it, and it's
Did you say shaft?
I
Is
did.
that what it was?
So it's the same shaft as I have in my D-pole, which yeah,
Guys, I'm gonna go on Amazon and buy a new shaft for my D-pole.
yeah. It's a short stick, but
Amazon.
Hey, hold
It's
on.
the-
It's
it's
that
the-
easy?
yeah.
Oh.
It's a Stallion
Oh,
6000 shaft,
Oh.
which is it's not the lightest shaft, but it's durable,
Stallion.
right? So, and it's got whatever STX bullshit head is on it. But for $30, man, for $30, that's not bad. I might buy that just to have an extra stick laying around, honestly. Because the first stick I ever bought was like $60.
I was gonna say I have a couple of sticks around my house that I never use. So
Well, yeah, it's because your mesh is hard as fuck. And
It
you
is.
can't do with anything with that. All right.
She's the smart one in Harry Potter.
Hermione Granger!
Oh, boy.
we're playing catchphrevy now.
We
I
are
guess.
playing catchphrase.
All right, we're done.
But we don't know teams.
Blind
Five
piano
minutes,
player.
Hey, 2 versus 3.
Stevie Wonder.
Elton John.
No,
Stevie
no,
Wonder.
other one.
Ray Charles.
There you go.
Yes.
All right.
Hey,
let's
we're all
be-
working together,
Let's
boys.
be done here.
Yeah. Where can we be found?
You can find us on Spotify, iTunes, YouTube.
I was really hoping
James
that,
Cameron movie.
Google
Avatar,
Play.
Titanic.
Go follow us
I
on
was really
Twitter
hoping
and
Spotify
Instagram.
was gonna be the
Give
answer,
us
and
a
that
like.
was-
Give us a follow. Subscribe to YouTube. Go
The movie 300.
support our
Okay.
posts.
This is Sparta.
Is Sparta.
All right. Thanks for listening, guys. We are out.